Okay, so we're back with another comic battle, and yeah, I have a, I have a clear winner in this instance, but we'll see if you agree. um, this this run of Superman, Jim Lee run of Superman is just um, probably well, in terms of comic book like runs, just like pure runs. This has to be my favorite. It's not though worth a lot. um, Obviously, the Batman Hush runs are worth a lot. The his X-Men run is climbing in value as well. This one is a little bit more on the down low key. Not you can find a lot of these books in the dollar bins. You can pick them up for like $2. Whereas the Batman and the X-Men are going to be a lot more expensive. But definitely, Jim Lee's Superman is by far my favorite character of all Jim Lee's, character work over the years. He does great Batman, he does great Wolverine, he does great X-Men, Psylocke. Psylocke is really nice. But the Superman trumps them all. And that's just my opinion. But it's because of just my personal preference. So for him to have done Superman and the way he did it, is just, yeah, that's my jam right there. So when we get a cover like this, wow, amazing. That's just, he's getting struck by looks like red lightning. Some kind of like maybe it's some kind of solar flare or something. But anyway, it's just that that reverse negative effect. The red and black there is just incredible. Beautiful cover, beautiful cover. But it's going up against one of the most iconic images of all time. This is another great cover. Todd McFarlane. I mean, these are the two. This is another Lee McFarlane battle here. We had one a while back, and we had one a while back, and I believe McFarlane won that battle as well. I'm just kind of looking back at that battle right now. Right? Do you remember the battle? Maybe I'm getting confused with something else. Yeah, there was another. Actually, I take that back. So the other battle, it was a Lee McFarlane battle that Lee won. Lee won that battle. And not just because of the significance of the book. It was the best. It was the X-Men gatefold #1 gatefold cover, the best-selling comic of all time. In the 90s, X-Men image seared into the hearts and minds of comic book fans everywhere. But in this instance, I gotta give it to McFarlane. This iconic image, because of the Venom, first full appearance of Venom in Spider-Man 300, the previous issue, because that comic cover is just so it's bigger than, I mean, it's pop culture. Like that black suit Spider-Man um, in this pose, is just one of those like images that represent the medium. I mean, you only have a handful of images like that people automatically boom, like that's ASM 300 or ASM 301. And so ASM 301 is, I think, in the same, uh, it's not as highly valued because it's not a key, but in terms of its uh, significance of the image, this is the second uh, really homage of that cover because it came directly the next month, essentially. Um, so, and I mentioned before, as great as I love the black suit Spider-Man, but this is a pretty classic image as well. Um, so, yeah, I definitely want to get the 300. It's serious coin. So hopefully, you know, maybe comic book prices will crash and people will just start trying to pawn, because I imagine there are a lot of copies of that. Just try to pawn off their copies of 300 and hopefully I can pick it up at a reasonable discount. But for now, I'm happy. I hope to pick up more 301s in the meantime. Um, and this is my selection uh, for this battle. So McFarlane over Lee. So for keeping count at home, that's well, I mean, you can still vote on this, and there's nothing set in stone. But by my count, I have one that so in the Todd Jim matchups, it's 1-1. So we'll have to see if another first round Todd Jim matchup will come up. But if it does, that could be the tiebreaker. Oh, I'm sure we'll have more of these matchups as we progress through the second and third and semifinal and final rounds. Okay, well, let me know in the comments what your choice is, and thank you for watching. Again, I would appreciate if you could kind of get my channel off the ground, help the algorithm out, press like, subscribe, and that's if you like this content. If you don't, then you don't have to do anything. You don't have to watch. You can leave, a thumbs down, negative comments, whatever you feel like. But yeah, I really enjoy making these videos and talking comics, and hopefully you do too. So anyway, we'll see you in the next video, and take care. Thanks.